Hey, hello friends, this is Sagar Joshi. Today I'm going to talk about user creation in Sitecore. So let's have a look at the topics to be covered in this video. Firstly, we'll see how to create a user, then we'll see how to assign a role to a particular user, and finally, we'll see how to set user level permissions. Firstly, we'll see how to create a user. Let's have a look at the steps to be followed while creating a user. So as you can see, this is the login page of Sitecore 7.5 version. On the login page, you can see you need to enter your username, your password. Then there are various user interfaces like desktop, content editor and page editor. So you need to select desktop options and then login. So for user creation or security related work, you need to choose the desktop option. So after login, you will see the home page of Sitecore. At the lower left corner, there is a Sitecore button. So you need to click on that. So when you click on the Sitecore button, you have to navigate to security tools, and then there are various further options like access viewer, domain manager, role manager, security editor and user manager. You need to select user manager. So when you select user manager page will open up. So as you can see, this is an already created user. The name of the user is user1. So for creating a new user, you need to click on the new option. So when you click on the new options, a form will open up where you need to fill up details like the username, domain, full name, email address, your password. You need to confirm your password and then you have to click next. Then a page will open up where a message will be thrown, that is the user has been successfully created. Then you can click on finish. So as you can see, a newly created user on the user management page, which is user2. Now we'll see how to assign a role to a particular user. As you can see on the user manager page, there's a user named user2. So you need to double click on the user. So a window will open up. You need to go to the second tab, which is member of, and then click on edit. When you click on edit, down here, there is a section called as available roles. So there are two roles already created in Sitecore, which is test1 and test2. So over here we have clicked on test2 and then we have clicked on add and then click on OK option. So as you can see in the member of tab, there's a role been added named as test2 and then click on OK. So this is how we assign a role to a particular user. Now we'll see how to set user level permissions. So firstly, we'll select that particular user in the user management page. Then we'll go to the access viewer. So access viewer page opens up for that particular user. On the left hand side, you can see the hierarchy. These are all the items such as content, layout, media library, system and templates. Over here, you can see the access rights, like there's a read access right or there's a write access right, rename, create, delete and administrator. And these are all the options where we can either give access or we can deny. There's a tick option and there's a cross option. Over here we have expanded the content item and we have created two folders, which is site 1 and site 2. So for site 1 and site 2 we have given access rights, like we have given read access rights for both site 1 and site 2. We have given write, we haven't given rename, we have denied it. We have given create access right, we haven't given delete access right, we have given administrator access right. So for giving access rights, you just need to click on this tick option, and for denying, you need to click on this cross. There's another way where we can give access rights to folders. Like you need to click on site 1 and then go to assign. Down here, you can set up permissions, read access being given, write access being given, create an administrator to the main folder, which is site 1. There's also a section called as descendants. It means that there might be some subfolders inside site 1 folder. Site 1 is the main folder. Then so there can be few subfolders, or you can say descendants. So to that subfolders or descendants, we have given rename and delete access rights. So then you can click on OK options. So this is how we set up user level permissions. For .NET related interview questions, tutorials and videos, you can visit our site .netinterviews.com. You can also subscribe us on our YouTube channel for more videos. The name of a YouTube channel is .NET Interviews. Thank you.